All right, so we found this altcoin just now. I'm not co-signing the altcoin, it hasn't been purchased yet, but very interesting concept. So I was talking to this guy here. What's your name?
Jesse.
Jesse is my assistant researcher, so it has not been verified by me, but I do think it's interesting. He was talking about, there's a guy on Facebook that essentially transitioned the budget for general AI to putting it into robots so that the robots can learn from the environment versus learning from just text. So basically right now there's a whole bunch of AIs and they're being trained artificially by text. It's the world's knowledge on the internet training brains with an AI. But the difference is pretty big. It's the same thing from you reading off a textbook versus a bot experiencing the world. And so what we see happening is a new niche within crypto, which is really important because in this niche, if you can catch it early, this is where 100Xs are made. Now, this brings in the coin. It's called Vader. Vader was launched on Virtual's Protocol. Virtual's Protocol is an AI launchpad. And essentially, they transitioned from what? What were they doing before?
They were like an AI hedge fund.
They were like an AI hedge fund, which is like DeFi AI kind of a little bit, not really, but yeah. And then they transitioned to now spending all their money on robotics.
Yeah, it was a complete switch. Like they even made an apology post, not an apology, just a defensive post. Like we made a switch, but we didn't lock the tokens or anything like that. Like it was a complete rebrand.
And now the interesting part about like this one versus like other companies is that they were the first to be bonded on Virtual's Protocol. So that basically means that they were the first launch product on Virtual's Protocol. So Virtual's Protocol, they did 100X. This was the first coin bonded on Virtual's. And now they're transitioning to a fresh, potentially fresh new niche. We don't know for sure, but it seems very likely. We're letting you guys know way ahead of time. Now, I also want to know about this thing. He was telling me that there's something that he hasn't fully researched yet. So I want you to elaborate on that.
Any smart glasses, they claim that you can do daily tasks and it basically trains AI. But the cool thing about it is it's called Ego Zero, I think. And Ego Zero is an open source software that was made by a group of UC Berkeley students. And one of their advisors was one of their teachers, and he's an Amazon scholar. And an Amazon scholar is basically someone who is such an expert, such a master in their field that they're hired by Amazon as part-time. So he basically gives Amazon advice on robotics. Yeah, I was looking into the Amazon scholar who I was talking about, and he was also the teacher and advisor to OpenAI. One of the co-founders of OpenAI actually started it at UC Berkeley, I believe, and Perplexity, and there's another like $100 million exit. I forget what it was.
Use this video as a way for you to start your research journey, not to buy a coin called Vader. Please don't do that. This is not financial advice. We're simply giving you the scoop before it happens, way ahead of time. You guys, when it comes to making these crypto videos, again, like I'm telling you, we put hours and hours of research before making a decision to purchase a cryptocurrency. And there's so much in the back end that people don't see. We don't just drop top 10 altcoin videos for no reason. We do not do that. And there's a lot in the background. If you start gambling, well, that's on you. I can't help you if you start just buying random stuff.